With that, everybody, we are live. I am Chris C, aka Chris C, the film nerd. I changed my handle, as you can all see. Don't worry, it's not changing anymore. I did this it's a cool handle and stuff like that. Of course, that's of course Dario Argentos' masterpiece as well, which is opera, and of course, and that's the soundtrack, the picture to the soundtrack to that awesome film. But we're talking about another masterpiece tonight. It's The Witching Hour, ladies and gentlemen. So quick thing about giallo. I've been into this genre for a few years. The film that we're going to be watching and discussing tonight is, of course, Dario Argento's masterpiece, in my opinion, which is Deep Red. This is my second favorite giallo of all time. It's a 9 to a 9.5 out of 10 for me. Goblin score says everything about this film. Without the Goblin score, we don't get stuff like Halloween score or Halloween 2's score, which I think is a little bit more similar to Goblin's opening. One of the best openings I've ever seen in a film. I just love the genre so much because as I get older, I'm 45, I'm going to be 46 this year. Tastes kind of change as you get older. And I've always been a fan, of course, of slashers. I love the tropey, don't go in the woods, don't have premarital sex in the woods, don't do marijuana in the woods and drugs and all this other stuff. I love the campy slashers. Who doesn't? The 80s are my favorite time before, of course. Every giallo that I've seen is a proto-slasher. There's something sexy to it. There's something different to it. That's what I like. Just Italian thrillers, man. There's just something about it that's just so good. And, it's just a great genre. What's your thoughts on the genre and this film, Keith, as a whole?
Oh man, well, the cool thing about it is with the giallo, you get the slasher elements, but you also get the mystery, you get the suspense, you get the hot Italian women. You know what I mean? You get great scenery from there in Italy or wherever in the hell they go. They always find great visuals to look at. You got great color. You know what I mean? On and on and on. But this one in general, though, this is probably considered his best pure giallo, easy, and maybe one of the top 3 pure giallos ever. In my opinion, it's right up there at the top with Blood and Black Lace as far as the most pure giallo ever made.
That is my number 1 all-time giallo. Blood and Black Lace is a masterpiece. That's Mario Bava's best film, in my opinion. It's his, even though it's more Americanized over here as his best. Of course, you have Black Sunday, you have Kill Baby Kill, you have all those ones, and you have the second generation of filmmakers that came after him, like the Dario Argentos, like the Lucio Fulcis, which had, and Dario Argento, give the devil his due. He popularized it. He put giallo on the scene. He really did put it on the scene with The Bird with the Crystal Plumage. I've discussed those films in the past. Deep Red was one of my first review videos I did on YouTube. I did his Animal trilogy. Deep Red was his comeback because he did a film, what's it called? 3 Days and Whatever, I think it's called. That did not do well. That film bombed. It would have been better if it would have been released in his hometown where he was born. A lot of people have said that, and he thought about not doing anything else after that, I believe, but it's just determination and just who he is as a film director. I think that a documentary on him is still on Shudder. It's really good. It shows him like out in the field back in the day and stuff like that too. Like I say, Deep Red is a masterpiece. Great film. David Hemmings, a good actor. He's done some other stuff too. He's in a Policio Tesci. I forget the name of it right now. And of course, Daria Nicolodi. That's how these two got introduced to each other. Her and Dario. Interesting. It's kind of a legend that their daughter was born later at the exact same day that they met, almost by the exact same time. It's kind of a trip, but it's just a little interesting tidbit for you all out there. I'm just going to go through the chat here real quick. We got some people in here. So we got the Pap Master. Great to see you there, Pap. Cool, dude. You got stuff. There's some good stuff in here. Of course, we got Ninja.
Yeah. And all those early in the 70s. Then he took that break like he was talking about. And then when he came back with this one, he came back, and this is the first time he used Goblin, I do believe.
Yes. Yeah, so it's crazy.
Came back with a vengeance.
Yeah, Ginger Ninja's just saying hi to everybody. A great video you did, Jason, on Street Trash 2024. I highly recommend people check out that film. It is a hilarious, great, like comedy, dark comedy horror film. Special effects are great in here. We got Joseph, the horror guy, in here. What's going on, Joseph? Hope you're having a good one, my friend. Dig the glasses, my brother. Great to see you in here. Hope you're doing good. Oh, you'll get there, Joseph. Don't trip about it. Just do what you do, man. I do what I do. See, you have the same hairline I do. You just see this stuff right here, so you'd be all set. You'd be fine. So I don't even trip about it. And let's see. So yeah, we're all good. I did put the link up here on Look Movie 2. That is the full version. We're watching the director's cut of this film. Of course, why wouldn't you? So I'll be watching this version right here. This is a good pickup. If it goes on sale, pick it up. It's a good version to have. This is the first pickup I ever have. But I also have this bad boy right here. So I do have the 4K. Yeah. And yeah, so this one right here, yeah. Yeah, fucking badass stuff. Yeah, see. That's definitely the one to have. So real quick,
you know what I mean? Because I'm afraid to open it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a point out there, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm sorry if you got a crickling there. I did get some stuff in over the last few days. I did order Rumpelstiltskin off of TerrorVision. I have that sucker coming. I couldn't help myself. I also have you can get it on Amazon. I think it's still available for pretty cheap. Murder Obsession. That was one of Ricardo Freitas' last films and one of Anita Steinberg's last films. Strindberg. That's a good one. Definitely check it out. Yeah, that's the one Jason has as well. Yeah, absolutely. So that window edition is very nice. Be letting you guys know about Daniel Harris getting announced at Scarefest in Lexington, Kentucky. I meet my girl. Very cool, Joseph. Yeah, Daniel Harris of Halloween fame, to tell you the truth, and The Last Boy Scout. Great film with that. So, still my biggest fan. Excellent. So I'm going to show these that I recently got through. Yeah, all these through Amazon, and these are some interesting ones. One I didn't think would come with a slip. Kino released this one. I think this was under Scream Factory, but this is Fright with Miss Susan George. So this is supposed to be a heavy proto slasher. So babysitter at home, taking care of something. And there's like a hider in the house or someone trying to get in. Kind of think before When a Stranger Calls a little bit. So and got it with a slip. And this is the Blu-ray. So yeah, very good.
Yeah. She was a hot commodity in the early 70s, man. She was in a lot.
Yes, she was. Straw Dogs. I need to check out Straw Dogs. And, yeah, this is Christopher George's wife, right? Or am I? Yeah. Christopher George, Trippy Cat. Had my issues with him, I guess, in some of his films. The dude's funny what he does, but that's all good. And these were just released by Sandpiper Pictures, so keep an eye out from Scream Factory doing something possibly. But Sleepaway Camp 2 and Sleepaway Camp 3. So you kind of see how these look and the color. So I think this is the second iteration of Olive Films. I just have a feeling about that. Now, they've released other films in the past. They've released Hospital with a great George C. Scott. I need to check out that film. People love that one too. They also have Eye of the Needle with the late great Donald Sutherland in it as well. But so now I have the whole trilogy because I have the Scream Factory one. So now I have the trilogy of these films. So expect the Slasher Stream episode 10 with Darren. That's going to be a big one. We're going to be covering these three right here. So I have not seen 2 and I have not seen 3. So
2 is a blast, dude. 2 is a fucking blast. It is insane, but it's in a great way. Pamela Springsteen, I still think she should do conventions, man. She'd have a line all the way out the fucking door. Man, she would. People would want to see her for a long time.
Yeah, very nice. I'm going to keep on the slasher trend a little bit. Picked up Final Girls finally. So this film, it looks to be a trip. I know Darren loves this film. So Final Girls has let's see, Thaisa Farmiga, Malin Akerman, Adam Devine. This was made before Me Too, by the way. Excuse me, but yeah, this is 2015. So that was made before the clusterfuck of 2017, in my opinion. So. It's supposed to be really fun. It's supposed to be really good, but yeah, that's Final Girls, and I like the picture there. So next up, this is a newer one people seem to really like, and that's Deer Camp 1986. So it's a newer kind of retro slasher. So these dudes from Detroit go out hunting in the woods, and it's this paranormal type creature is starting to hunt them down and stuff like that too. So yeah, so that's Deer Camp there. Kind of cool release here. This was released by Mill Creek too. So Mill Creek still doing their due and still doing good stuff there. 2 down. So we got finally picked this up, Monster Squad from Kino. So it was cheap enough for me to get. So I love this film. One of the better Draculas that I've seen in a film. The guy who plays Dracula is really good. So this doesn't have the documentary on it though. But I haven't seen this film in a long ass time, but yeah, so it's cool to pick this up. Kino is killing it. So and last up, this is the first in kind of like a trilogy of films, but kind of not, and that's Tombs of the Blind Dead. So this is the release from Synapse. So this is the special 2-disc Blu-ray edition and stuff like that. So Spanish zombie film with the conquistadors or whatever they are on horses, for what I
Right.
understand. The next up is Night of the Seagulls and Ghost
Oh,
Galleon.
yeah.
I think are part of the three
Yep.
there.
Yep.
Both those are on. Both those are on Tubi, I believe. I know Ghost Galleon is. I have that on my wish list. So yeah, some quick calm to hell down pickups hauls right there. So nice little stack. So yeah, I'm good for the rest of my life, real pretty much with all I got. Um, I did watch today. It is on YouTube. You can look it up. The Spiral Staircase. Great film.
It is.
Terrific film. Ah, that's a 8 out of 10 for me. It might get higher. It is slow paced. It is slow paced. If you want to talk about a proto giallo, dude, that is straight proto giallo. It's like it really is like a standard there, like a roadmap of what you can get. The camera angles are great. Just everything is just really damn. It's just really really good with that film. And finally started watching it. That's on Tubi as well. Dark Shadows. So I watched a couple episodes of that. Mr. Barnabas Collins. Yeah. So I watched soap operas as a kid, and finally decided to kick that up. And that series was directed by Dan Curtis, who did another film that I have called. He did his interpretation of Dracula with Jack Palance. So I've heard that one's very interesting to check out. So.
That was actually the first one I do believe where he actually feeds the baby to his wife. That Dracula Jack Palance.
Oh wow, yeah. So far so good with Dark Shadow. So yeah. So like I say, as I get older, I start to rewatch these, or finally start watching these older shows that everybody keeps talking about. So just check out these comments, then we'll get this party started. Let's see. Harrison. Yeah, she did great in the last Boy Scout. Yes, she did. 2 is great. 3 is not as good, but it's still a fun one. Yeah, sleepaway camps. Yeah, definitely. Oh, nice one. Final Girls is great. Very underrated flick. Yeah, it's probably one of the best 2000s slashers or 2010 slashers of the time, because that was done before, I think, Happy Death Day, I think. So kind of in that same type of vein a little bit, where they add comedy to the whole thing. So
Right.
yeah, Monster Squad is great too. Oh yeah. Nanette's in here. What's going on, Nanette? Good to see you. Yeah, great to see you. Very cool chick. Yeah, she's on Instagram and stuff like that. She's in our chats. Very cool lady. Yeah, I love Happy Death Day. I like the first one. The second one they could have done better with. So, all right, so we're gonna get this party started here. So we're watching the director's cut of Deep Red, and like I said, 1975 all-star cast in here. We'll be discussing the film and just BSing through here and stuff like that. As you can tell, we're both a little bit under the weather here. I got bit by Nosferatu, I guess, twice. So don't worry, I haven't. I lost my appetite, but I got it back. So and that's not what you think either. So. We'll get this bad boy started. I did put the link to Look Movie 2 at the start of this up in the top of the chat. It may be on Amazon Prime. It's probably on Tubi if you don't want to deal with commercials. And yeah, we'll get this party started. And yeah, so it's 127 minutes, but it kind of breathes through there. And like I say, it's a great film. So I'm going to start the countdown here, and we'll get this party started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is probably one of my favorite ones with Dario Nicolodi. I love her.
It's probably her best
I love her
performance.
chemistry
Yeah.
with David Hemmings. She's got great chemistry with him, man. The playfulness between the two.
There's such a great opening theme to that.
Oh yeah, I've got the vinyl, man, and the whole thing is just badass. This is one of the first ones of his I seen. See, I seen Phenomena, and then I seen this one, I do believe, and then I seen Suspiria. I see Suspiria.
You're a little bit ahead of me, a little bit, because it did like the thing. It's been restored. Blah blah blah. They like to do, but
I'll pull this for a few seconds. Tell me what gets up to Clara Kalemac.
Dario Nicolati, Profondo Rosso. There we go. I'm at the title.
Clara.
Gabrielle Lavia, who's been in other stuff. Macha Mero. I've seen her in other stuff. Or Macha, that's the one dude, Eros Pagini. Juliana Clandera, or Clandera. And Colassio Mari. Yeah, there it is. Clara Kamani. You're going to hear it. Na, 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 na. This is a Christmas film, by the way. Oh, so good.
Right.
He got this from Black Christmas. He had to. He had to have got it from Black Christmas.
Oh, yeah. He was very influenced by American and Canadian filmmakers.
Bob Clark was a very good director, man. Death Dream. If you all haven't checked that one out, check it out.
He could do anything. He could do any kind of film. It didn't matter.
Yeah, Claudio Argento. Yeah, it's like, so he had the. That's so good. It makes you think about it with that opening, and then it continues on with the credits. That is so good.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
This was done in Rome, Italy, I believe. So you have the squares, everything.
This guy does a great job of just coming off as your average, everyday guy.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing there's nothing special about it. He doesn't try to act like there is.
David Hemmings, man, he's a good actor. He could have been a James Bond when I think about it. He has that look to him, or a Doctor Who even. He really has that look of a Doctor Who character. Do, 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 do. The white piano.
He says
Maybe a bit too good.
He doesn't seem to be blown away though. You know what I mean? He says too precise.
This next to Suspiria is probably his best cinematography directed films. Has to be. Like, I mean, man.
Phenomenon's got really good too.
Because you see him back there with the pillars and stuff like that, and it's all black, and you see the way the light is. This is a great transfer. Arrow kills it all the time, for the most part.
How about this woman, this psychic?
The dude next to her, he's a trip. He's a trip in here.
Yeah.
He has an iconic scene that comes later. That's a great scene with the table. You'll see that later. It's really, it sticks out.
Everyone in here is skeptical as hell.
Yeah.
And the way she plays it off doesn't help.
Yeah. Lady has extraordinary powers. I have the version on where it'll say if they're speaking their native language, it'll have the subtitles in there, you know? So I kind of like it when they do that. She's really pretty, too.
Yeah.
Blue eyes. Yeah, Nanette, I like Halloween 4 a lot, kind of too. Just the mask, I think turns people off, but I like it, to tell you the truth. Like,
he just looks really happy. He's happy to see you. Like, what's up? I'm back.
That's a great scene there. See, they're all like in black with a black background, you know, like that with the shadow. That's very Brian De Palma-esque. Like, I think Brian De Palma takes from that.
Yeah, yeah. This is at the time though when they were putting what they call plants in the audience though.
Yeah, to do in the wheelchair.
Yeah, just to put it over so they can finish the con. Why no one thought of that at the time is beyond me. Of course he doesn't.
It's films like this, Don't Torture a Duckling, Torso, that just separate themselves from every giallo because they're different. It's a different idea. Each one is different. That's what I like about it.
Yeah, you got that certain something, especially you talk about Argento and his. You got that something in every one of his that makes it different than the other. Like in this, you have them arm wrestling. You got the shit at that house. You got the doll. You got her. All kinds of shit. That's
The camera angle, see how it just widens out, or it just rises up to the kind of like the top of their heads. I love that. It goes down. It takes a certain special camera person to do that. Like, you can't just get anybody to do that.
Cat of Nine Tails. You got the blind guy in the
Oh yeah, that's his most underrated one in my opinion. I really like Cat of Nine Tails.
But all those things keep you from confusing the others. They're all different.
The ending scenes to this film still scare the bejesus out of me, where he's in that hallway in the mirror and shit like that. That's messed up. Like, I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. It's like, Jesus. It's like they're right there. I'm just saying. It's like it's right there. He doesn't see it. We all do. That's why I like when the film tricks you like that. Like
he feels like he's seen something, but he don't realize it until after he
yeah,
passes
it's like we see it. They know he doesn't see it.
And then all of a sudden he's like, wait a minute. It's one of those things where you see it, but it doesn't quite get to your brain. By the time it gets to your brain, it's gone.
That's hilarious. She doesn't even drink the water. She's like,
she's trying to bullshit him, but unbeknownst to us, she actually really is. She really actually does have
in that house. That's why this is most shallows are WTFs. What the fuck's right? You're like, well, wait a minute. Like, yeah, that doesn't get explained until later. I'm scared.
She overdoes it, and until all of a sudden she's like, "Whoa, what the fuck?" It fucks her up. And that's when
there it is. There's the POV right there.
Yeah.
There's the POV. So somebody was there. There you go.
Yep. All of a sudden she's like, "Whoa, wait a minute! I'm really feeling something here."
And then the curtain just goes like that. So good.
Yeah, she bullshits at first, but then all of a sudden it's like
the flippin' dreary ass bathroom with nothing.
Yeah. You can't even use it. You got this nice ass opera house.
They all seem to have grungy bathrooms wherever you go.
Yeah, I mean,
and you barely see it.
Like the mirror is just like, wow.
Coolest gloves ever, dude. Like, those are driving gloves, right? And they use to drive their cars, yeah. Want to be stylized about it, you know?
Yeah, you have to drive a certain kind of car to wear those and not look ridiculous.
James Bond, you know.
Yeah, you can't slip those on and drive your Ford Escort. You know what I mean?
I'll blame my Honda Accord. That's not for sure. That has spots all over it because the paint's peeling.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Oh, very cool, Nanette. First time? Yeah, this is an all-timer. Like, you could go to, like, yeah, Bravo did it, like 100 best, like, scenes in horror and stuff like that. Deep red is on there. Like, you hear about it in books and stuff like that. That's why I was introduced to it in the slasher book that I have, that talked about this film. And I'm like, I need to check this film out. And yeah, rest is history.
Oh yeah, this one's highly regarded for a reason.
Oh, I have a huge appreciation from the genre. Like you see, when I was younger, I wouldn't give two shits about this stuff. It's the truth. That's just the way it is. As kids or young men, young women, you don't like, you want, extreme stuff, right? But
yeah, as you become more mature, is when you start to appreciate the giallo and shit.
And here it is right here. One of the coolest openings ever, dude. This is so good.
It's giving you a flashback that's kind of in the scene at the same time. It's kind of letting you know shit that, why,
Dude,
telling you why. Yeah.
The drawings, like, I need to get the soundtrack, dude. Like, it's dude, just like...
Soundtrack is awesome.
I played this on my sound bar. It sounds fucking great, to tell you. I mean...
I think they slid it on Mondo for around $35, $40.
Ain't bad. You can tell the killer's pissed off. That's all I'm going to say. This person is pissed off. There's a reason. There's a reason. What I like about giallos, too, they play out like they're a play, like it's a stage play. It's insane, like the way they do that. You're like, wait a minute. It's like, whoa. Like they're on a stage doing it.
Almost like expecting to bust out in song about any time, yeah.
Yes. There's the badass switchblade. That little sucker.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, with the eyes and all that stuff, too.
Yeah, it gives you that a few times.
They're getting prepped to do their business.
She's disturbed because she's like, man, I know I seen something, man. Something ain't right. She's not used to actually seeing something.
Talk about that right away. Yeah.
She's used to bullshitting, right?
These stylish houses and all this other stuff too. Like, yeah.
Kind of the same aspect as Ghost. You know how
yeah.
And all of a sudden she really sees something. Maybe
yeah.
You get that idea from this.
I never thought of it like that. That's very true. It's the invisible guest. I'll always say that, right? Where it's the third person, the invisible guest. And they show different parts of it. Like they show the door. Like they show the door like starting to open. That old school bell right there, you see it ringing. You see it turn, too. It's like... Brr.
Oh, damn thing.
Just like that. That's funny. She knew it she knew it before she opened the door. You don't realize that, right? She gets terrified before she opens the door. Then you see the door open. Oh, the cleaver. Oh, violent, man.
So he went back over here, man.
Look at the hexagram that's on there. Or it's, well, basically kind of like that, the Star of David, that occultist stuff. It's different, but... Right. Esoteric knowledge. Looking at the note, yeah. When you get stuff like Tenebrae, after this, you see where that kind of comes from.
Yeah.
In his nice white pants.
Oh, yeah.
This is so good.
Yeah, this is his introduction to the whole issue.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. What am I?
Kind of like Bird with the Crystal Plumage, where the dude in that witnesses the murder of the woman, and he'll see this. But it's when he's talking to his buddy Blue Bar. That's hilarious. There was a bar in my town where I live at called the Blue Bar. That's funny. This is so good. Friend. That's beautiful there. Look at all that water just pouring from that. Like,
Yeah, gallons and gallons, thousands a day.
I know this was done at Rome or around Rome because rarely he did, of course, Bird in Rome. I think then he went to Turin. After that, that's where two of his other animal films were at.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm pretty sure this is. Oh,
Yeah, the kill at the start, the producer Dario wanted to kind of shock audiences there with actual injuries of how it would do. That actual stuff that could happen. The whole meat cleaver, butcher knife, and right so close to her and stuff like that, hitting her in the back, and how painful that would be. So that was done very well.
he's like going through some shit, right? He's like his life's kind of taking a.
So this was done in Turin, Piedmont, Italy, and Giovanni Lanza, 57, Villa Scott. So the villas that you see around there. So I can see that. It's pretty parts of that. A box office gross worldwide. This is crazy. Only like 67,532. Wonder how much it cost to make it. Still Terry.
Oh, yeah. It's one of those ones that found its life after. Did it play in Italy first and then over here, or did it open up? You know,
No, it played probably in Italy first, but
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Hey, Steve, what's going on, man? Steve over
hey
here.
Steve, what's going on? Great to see you.
I just left a link in there and told Steve to come over and join us.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it'd be cool to see him. I've never seen him in stream before. Be absolutely be cool to see him in here.
Yeah, he comes to my streams all the time. So
Very
he's
yeah.
post.
Oh no, he's cool, dude. He's like everywhere. Says hi to everybody. It's great to see him. Real one. This community.
It's like, come over and join us, man.
When it was released in Japan, it was released under the title Suspiria 2, which I think is hilarious.
Obviously, he didn't come in until much later. Yeah. Suspiria 2. Alrighty.
Suspiria 2.
They're trying to get people in the theater to look at it. Yep.
Japan does that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Gabriel Lavia, I've seen him in other stuff as Carlo. I've seen him in other things. It's like you see so many Jali, like it just.
He was in something that we was looking at.
Boom! There it is, right there. Yeah, that's a mannequin, which I think is funny, like the boom, like that. But yeah, her neck goes like right through the glass, which will be used later in Tenebrae. Glass is nasty. He'd do that there. He likes using glass as a weapon, as a killing weapon. He did it in Inferno.
That's what I was saying. He loves to. He did at the very beginning of Phenomenon.
Yes. He did. And used in later on, of course, in Ghost, Patrick Swayze, the way that dude dies, that's pretty nasty.
Mm-hmm.
All gripping her, holding up her, oh, that's so good. Way lays her down like that. Yeah, she dead. She dead. He's like, oh shit. There goes the killer. And he's like right there. His buddy's like right there, but he's too drunk to kind of he's like going, eh. It's not what you think it is, though. I'm just going to say that. by the way, we got 8 people joining here and tonight. I really appreciate it, everybody. Thank you. I know it's late. You know, it's the witching hour and stuff like that. I live in California, so you know, it's very cool to see everybody. And yeah, just watching a cool ass film. You know, so, just in general, this top 20 films easily for me. Probably top 10 to tell you the truth. I'd have to rearrange my top 10s. Like it's up there. The more newer films from this time period and late and earlier that I watch, the more appreciation I have for films in general.
Oh, oh my God. Ooh.
I'm a pianist. Playing an instrument isn't a job. What is it, a joke?
Yeah, it's fucking way to look at it.
It's his fellow detective cop buddy I've seen in other stuff too. He's kind of chubby a little bit. He has the mustache or whatever. You'll see him, I think, in a minute.
He's munching on a sandwich and shit.
I was smoking a cigarette in there.
This when he's saying, did you change anything? Did you move anything around? Because he's like, wait a minute.
No, I just picked up the body from her neck being stuck in the glass and put her down.
Because he knows something's different down that hallway. Like, wait a minute, I seen something different.
I know that's where he plays the detective and shit like that. There it is, the dude with the coffee mug in his hand. I've seen him in other things. I saw him in another Jally. I forget the name of it right now. They've talked to him in one of the Jallys that I have. Very cool dude. He's like, yeah, just happy to be in these, you know, working under Dario, working under these other directors. He's kind of like the comedy relief a little bit. Oh, and there she is.
Yeah.
There she is, boy. She's all bubbly and shit.
Yeah, she
was very pretty. She was very pretty. Like
a subtle way the way she got out of the way when he come up there. She's like, he's gonna grab her. She was like, whoa.
She's like, a whoop. No, you don't. She's like, fuck you. Don't touch me.
She obviously knows him. Yeah. He must be handsy.
He wouldn't let her act like this again, which is insane. Like this and Phenomenon. She is great in Phenomenon. She is terrific in that, dude. And in Opera, of course. That's a great kill scene. Like that's a slash along for the future. I'm just saying, Opera's a long one, but
you feel the chemistry almost right off the bat too.
Yeah, dude.
Now he's kicking his ass, arm wrestling and shit.
Click. Hi. Yeah.
Let go my arm, motherfucker. What are you doing? Look at muscle me around and shit. What's wrong with you? All your details are needed. It's like, man, you mind not sticking me in the vehicle?
He's like, yeah, because he's all nervous and shit. He's like, what the fuck?
Oh, of course. He's like, wait.
Head is splitting. Yeah, of course it is, because you drank too much, you dumb fuck.
Yep. What happens?
Yeah, that's right. Off topic a little bit. They did a trailer for the new Fantastic Four film. That looks interesting, to tell you the truth. We'll see. The geeky, nerdy in me is like going, okay. We see Galactus a little bit, so I'd be happy.
Oh yeah. Hopefully they don't screw him up.
Yeah. Final Destination Bloodlines, I'm not feeling that. Like, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what they do with it. So, was it Hard Eyes? I think it is. I like the look of the killer. Kind of see it looks like a tropey type of thing, but more modern, kind of like in the Scream vein. But we'll see how it is. We'll see.
Yeah, I was told about that. I haven't seen a trailer or anything.
So interesting, interesting horror coming. I know we're getting the second Strangers, part two or chapter two. That looks interesting. I did like chapter one. Did we need it? No, but I did like it. I mean, it's to the point. Did we need it? No, but
Yeah. It's kind of remade the first film, just not as well.
yeah, just something different.
Liv Tyler in it is what separates it and makes it better than the rest of them, I think.
That's the only film she's kind of been in where she's that lead, you know, because it's a home invasion film. Really, that's what it is. The second film straight up campy slasher, but the
She was
first
so
one
good
is
too.
totally different. Yeah.
I always thought she's a really good actress. I don't know why she stopped acting.
Right in front of the statue of some Greek person, probably, or some emperor. Well, I say Blu-ray is a good transfer. I think it's a 2K transfer. 2Ks are damn good transfers.
Yeah.
No, it's a 4K scan, dude. It's a 4K scan. Like, so what else can you do with it?
Right.
Deep red, Suspiria, and Bird with the Crystal Plumage are my top three from Argento in that order. Ooh. The one we're watching right now, Steve, that's my all-timer from him. It's my second favorite Giallo, like, ever. Um, oh, I've done that before. I've done my top five, I think, Argentos. Like, it's been a minute. Uh, Opera's a banger.
Yeah.
Tenebrae is a banger. You can switch either one of those. Bird with the Crystal Plumage. Without Bird with the Crystal Plumage, we wouldn't have gotten the fifth chord. And those two films, that's a double billing. That's a double billing right there. You can watch those back to back. Like those are two like films in the same vein, but really well done. Franco Nero, like that was my introduction to Franco Nero.
Yeah. I'd say Tenebrae, Phenomena, and no, wait a minute. Opera, Phenomena, and this one, Deep Red.
Actually,
Phenomena will always be my favorite.
Suspiria. That might. That's my. Oh no, actually, I think Suspiria is my number one from him. Like, because I'm into horror and all that other stuff too. Yeah, so it might be Suspiria because that can change. It's like with Fulci, right? The Beyond's my favorite film from him. It's my number one, but that can switch with Don't Torture a Duckling, right? Because they're so different. You know, it's like it's weird. So that's good though. That's good you can do that. That shows what great directors they all are.
Back and forth between these two.
Yeah. Yeah. In the
I've been
daytime too, because a lot of the stuff's done at night. And then, you know,
in all her films. Have you noticed everything she's in? It kind of gives you it makes you suspect her in a way that she might be the killer every time. In every movie, it kind of gives you she's got that suspicious look about her.
yes, she did. That's why I'm glad they
Yeah.
did that. That's why I'm glad they kind of did that in Phenomena a little bit. You know, I kind of like that.
Yeah, because it kind of gives you an idea. Yeah, she might be.
That's so funny. She puts up because she's a tall lady, so she put up her chin like that. And he goes like that, like she's a cat or something. On that cigarette that she has, dude. Yeah, that's one of the long ones that the ladies smoke.
What was
And
those
she's
water
taller than
rapids?
he is. That's what makes it more
Misty.
interesting. Or they're kind of equal there. I like that.
Yeah.
You know.
Misties. That's what they were. You remember those real long, skinny
Yeah,
people cigarettes?
Misty's. Yeah, play Misty for me. Yeah.
They were long ass. They were real skinny motherfuckers.
Lucky Strikes. Hey, Fred, you have any of those Lucky Strikes? Oh, yeah, the car. Oh, this is hilariously bad. Yeah, it's so small.
Yeah. It's
He would never do comedy like this ever again because that's really what it is. Long live Italy! What they're doing the bicycle. That's how the time was too. So
I should have warned you about that. He said it like a little kid.
it keeps on dropping.
The visor flips down.
It does it again.
You didn't lock the door, did you? Oh no!
Oh no! Oh shit! Oh, that eyeliner, man.
Car's not exactly new, you know.
Okay. I'm 6'4.5". I'm a tall drink of water. I'm not going in that car.
And she bounced his head off the dashboard a second ago when she threw on the brakes. Thud.
It's like a mini Kirby.
He's like, God damn.
The ladies pay no mind. They don't care. They're just talking and shit. They're like, eh.
Yeah, man, that's hard leaving a car. It's almost like a go-kart with doors and a top.
Look at that place is like all windows, man. All windows for the front. That's insane.
Mm-hmm. Everything in the house.
All right, Joseph, you have a good night, my friend. It's great to have you in here, man. Yeah, very cool, dude. I like this dude. It's a trip. He's like, oh, let's see. So it was here. He does the people's eyebrow in this film before his death. Like, he literally does. He's like, what? He's saying she knew where the killer was sitting. Yeah.
No cameras everywhere back then.
Oh, this guy with the glasses? Yeah. He's like, I'm just saying. I'll be right back, everybody.
It's little things like that makes you always suspect her. She always has those kind of lines, like, what kind of movement? You know, that kind of makes you just kind of go, why is she asking that? She doesn't know anything about this. Of course, she is a reporter in this one, so that would make sense. Reporters are curious about nitty about everything. Just their job. And she's right up his ass, you know what I mean? It's like it makes you wonder why, you know? It makes you wonder how genuine she is about why she's there. And she showed up after all that shit happened, after he found the woman dead or seen a woman get killed. So it makes you kind of wonder. It's like, why is all of a sudden she there wanting to talk to this guy all the time, hanging around him and shit, and asking questions? That's just Argento doing a really good job of writing and giving you many different directions you can look at. Because if you go through the whole film knowing exactly who it is or who the killer is,
yeah,
that's where Giallos did really well. Very seldom were you able to pick out the killer before the end.
Yes.
I mean, actually, no, you know what I mean? Not in the good ones, you couldn't.
That's why I mean it's like Dirk from Subjective Perspective Collective says it. If I know who the killer is, then it doesn't hit as hard, or if I know who the killer is, it doesn't hit as hard. If it's like towards literally the very end, like I say, to the scene that we will get to is still terrifying. It's like, whoa, wait a minute. Like, the spiral staircase, another one. I'm like, whoa, what now? Because there was 3 possible people I thought in that film could be doing what they're doing. No.
Yeah. There was. It should be. You cheated. That was a total cheat. You cut me completely off guard.
Nanette, I mentioned David Hemmings. He's in a double set of Policio Teshis that are Euro crimes. He's in one of those
He's
as
belting
well,
now.
but he's done other things.
If you're gonna play the game, you can at least play it fair.
And she beats his ass with it.
But she just did. Well, he is right. He wasn't ready the first time. However,
Yeah, arm wrestling. Yeah.
start till I say ready. Okay.
He's afraid to do it. I get it. I get it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, he felt it.
I want to break her wrist or anything.
Well, plus, even though he wasn't ready, he felt that she did that awfully easily. Go. He's struggling like a motherfucker. She just kind of.
And this is a different male lead in Ajal. I'm just going to state that he's a different lead. He's more like, you could say normal of a dude, right? You know, really, that's what it is.
That's what I was saying. And she's about to knock the whole fucking table over.
Dario would do that. Like I say, this to me is the last true Giallo. A lot of people would say like Tenebrae is. I don't agree. Tenebrae is completely different from Deep Red, in my honest opinion. It's just different. Different time, just different aesthetics. You can totally tell in the film, at the start and the end of both of these films.
Yeah. You're having a total elbow off the table. I'm going to see.
I have things to do. Yeah.
Yeah. But you know what I mean? She's just hanging around and shit all the time. You know what I mean? And it just.
I can't go with you, can I? No.
I've first seen this. I spent half the film like suspecting her. I really did. So you know what I mean?
That would be a trip. That would be like a good alternate ending, right? She's with him all this time. So it'd be like, dude.
And I think that was intentional. Of course, I'm not going to give anything away, but
yeah,
I think you're supposed to.
Yeah, it's the swerve. You know, it's like, like well, Dario, the Martinos, you know, Sergio Martinos, Aldo Lotto's, you know, all these great Italian directors. They like to double, you know, turn it on its head a little bit and make you think, whoa, wait a minute. Okay, it's like, haha, I got your ass. Like he likes to F with your mind a little bit. I like that. That's why I like Giallo's like the Red Queen kills 7 times, and like Evelyn has come out of the grave. I like a little better than Red Queen. Night Evelyn came out of the grave is a great trippy what the fuck Giallo, dude. It's insane.
Yeah. And you got the ones that'll give you the double swerve. It's like, oh man, I knew it. Oh shit, it's not. Oh shit, it is.
Like,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, when you can do that to me, I'm like going, really though?
Right. Takes a combination of everything working just right. You got to work like a well-oiled machine. The script,
yes,
screenplay, acting, it's all got to work.
Yeah. What have you done to Solange? I have no idea. Like, it's like one of those, you know, I have no idea at the start, and then you're like, okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, here's the mother.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true.
Now, she was in Trauma, another Dario Argento film. It's Asia Argento. That wasn't her first role, but
right.
That's another underrated Argento. The Stendhal syndrome is very good. Like, that's probably her best performance in that. Like, it's insanely good.
Well, she had the most to play with too. You know what I mean? She definitely had the most.
Yeah.
The most to work with. It asked for a lot of emotional acting, a lot of trauma. Yeah.
Yeah. We're playing this 16-year-old, and his friend keep on telling him that she's 16.
Yeah.
She has the Coke bottle in her hand. I just noticed that with the white cap. Dude.
Right.
Boy, she's awfully close to him too. Boy, she's like right there next to him.
Well, yeah,
Yeah, that's
she's
what she looked
45 years.
like. Yeah, those are cool. Those are cool photos of her. That's nice. Yeah. Aw. Like she says, I was beautiful then. I was an actress or something like that. Those pictures
Oh yeah,
tell a story, by the way, chat. Those tell a story.
she had been. I do believe that those are pics of all her earlier films.
Yeah, that's great. That's cool. Could they do that in films? Other people they do with like certain actors and stuff like that, and actresses they do that. Yeah, I always like that.
Mm-hmm. Give you real photos of those people, so it
Yeah,
really
yeah.
feels like it was them. Yeah.
That's always liked with uh, Martin Sheen and his sons and stuff like that, like Wall Street. Those
Mm-hmm.
two in there, that was great. That was really good because of course it's father and son, right? So
Right.
it just works.
Yeah.
I have I have not, Steve. I've not seen Phantom of the Opera. That has Julian Assange, is it? Is that who that is? I heard
I
that's
haven't.
okay. I know that was her first sex scene in a film. Asia's and stuff like that too. She talks about that in that doc. Because she's doing that in front of everybody. Like, right, sex scene in front of everybody. So it's interesting. It's like my dad's there all, directing it and shit. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, here we go. So yeah, you have the interesting partner. So, you see this in Giallos anyway. So, and this is the way the world is, right? It's like, you're sheltered in the US, but yeah, this is just normal throughout the world. So there's no issue with it.
Yeah, like the French and the Menage a Trois. They're doing it
Yeah.
long before the school here.
Yeah. The new wave, really, right? Of French films in the 70s, the Twins, was it Twins of Evil and stuff like that? That's
Yeah.
one, like a vampire one that's done in the new age, and you can see it. There's a more sensuality to it, kind of like way Giallos are. So it's kind of like it
Daughters of
counts as the
Darkness.
new wave of filmmaking. Yeah,
Daughters of Darkness. Yeah, a lot of them.
yeah.
Yeah.
Daughters of Darkness. Thank you. Twins of Evil. Yeah, still a great Hammer film, but yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Daughters of Darkness. Flipping
You got tons of them, man. You got
yeah, um Valerie is one I have from Criterion. That film's supposed to be a trip. I still need to watch that.
the Jean Rollin films. Made a lot of those sensual vampire type films.
Yeah.
Franco.
Yeah, Franco. Yeah, Jess Franco.
Yeah.
Always like the new wave type stuff because it showed times were kind of changing a bit. You have these newer filmmakers like showing you something different.
It's almost like they kind of went the way of what Hammer was doing in the late 50s, early 60s. You know what I mean? It's like they
Yes.
followed that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Something totally different.
They followed what English was doing with the Hammer.
Like Curse of Frankenstein is an all timer. And it's just it's a proto Jolly. It's a heavy proto Jolly. Like and it's just so good. It's probably Peter Cushing's best performance. That's saying something, but
that's my favorite Hammer film. Curse Frankenstein is.
oh yeah.
It's the first time they ever did those monsters together. Him and Cushing and
Sir Christopher Lee, both sirs.
Yeah.
They're BSing in the Hammer Gothic castle in the sky.
Yeah, because that's when they became best friends.
Yeah. Yeah, they're very good friends, to tell you the truth. They're very good friends. The Devil Rides Out is a good Hammer film, too. It's just different with Christopher Lee.
Yeah,
Those nice, like, marble sidewalks and shit.
I haven't seen his Phantom of the Opera, and I haven't seen his Dracula film either.
I heard Dracula's garbage. Phantom of the Opera I heard is okay, but like, and to see Asia just doing what she does, you know, in her pretty self at the time, you know, why not? I like to meet her.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, she was with Bourdain for years.
Yeah.
That's crazy. He killed himself, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That is crazy. I remember 25 years ago watching all his traveling shit. He, he'd travel around and try it for food and shit.
I always say like a lot of stuff like Jali is a cursed film genre because a lot of the actors that were in these, like Luigi Bastilli, he committed suicide. Like he was a great actor, you know. Purcell, I think, or Perel, who was in a Don't Torture Duckling. He played the priest. He's also in Sisters of Ursula, and Sister of Ursula, that's a good one. They talked to the director of that, and he talks about Perel and his downward spiral to that. It was the drug overdose, I think, but yeah, that's too bad. Like I say, there's a lot. There's Cold Eyes of Fear. That's a really good one. The actor in that, he did the same thing too. His like wife cheated on him and left him and all this other stuff too. So it was like, it's crazy. Oh, Nanette, you'd love Tenebrae. Yeah, you'd love Tenebrae. Tenebrae's a good one. Like, Nicolati has probably the best scream like ever in that film. Like at the end, in the rain. Yeah, they're playing the piano together. This nice nightclub and shit like that. Just having fun with it. Do. Carlos should be careful. Yeah.
There's nice cinematography there. It brings you all the way out. And makes
Yeah, right. Yeah, just zooms in and stuff like that. Yeah.
But something's happening in here now.
Yeah, it's scenes like that in this film and scenes in Tenebrae where they go over the apartment complex and stuff like that, where you hear the music playing and it just goes over that. Yeah.
Right. Carries you from one place to the other, and them going from one place to the other without showing them going from one place to another.
And the overhead camera of the taxi that you see. So that's like really good. I like that when they do the overhead of the killer so you don't see who they are. They're walking like in the courtyard and shit.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, yeah.
That's not cocaine, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of the stuff that Palma had to have watched, and like stuff like Dress to Kill and stuff like that, even though he never admits it. He never admitted it. Like,
that's what De Palma made, was giallos, American giallos.
Like Hitchcock, right? You know,
yeah.
Like he just did his work is very similar to Hitchcock, the way the camera work is when they do the split image and stuff like that of what's going on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Body Double's another good one from him. That shit's crazy film.
yeah, I did Body Double here about 3 weeks ago.
That's right. The killer's in the house. He doesn't notice. He doesn't notice that the shit laid like right next to him. Oh, he's smoking Marlboros too. He's smoking the Reds. Damn, son, you're hardcore, dude.
Yeah, what was it called? The Cowboy Killers or whatever.
Yeah, the Cowboy Killers. They're the strongest. Well, camels too, like no filtered camels.
This killer has a theme song, man. The killer brought the theme song with him. He's like, here.
Yeah.
It's like a wrestler's entrance.
Like the nice.
He's like, here. I'm here.
Oh, that's right. You hear the music, the choir. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Da 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 da.
I am here. On my way.
I like that with the tape recorder or the the player. Like in Clue. They do that in Clue, too. That's done very well. I left Friday the 13th with Jason. You know he's there when you hear the music start to go, do.
Yeah, they did it with Halloween, too. The music kicks in right before the car comes around the corner.
Yeah.
And the girls see him. The music starts before he comes around.
When he stops Tommy and then he starts walking, following him. Or he stops the kid, that one of the bullies and stuff like that, too. He just stops him, and the kid kind of sees it like, whoa, wait a minute.
Yeah. See, if they just listen to that music, they would know they're in danger.
He's looking for evidence in the house. That's so good. It's the invisible guest, like I said. It's like, we know, he doesn't.
He can just feel the presence. He's like,
yeah.
Wait a minute.
Just the steps on the floor. That's so good. Some of those wood tiles are out of place a little bit.
Lots, yeah.
Yeah, like a lot of them are.
It's always a very old place.
Like you don't care if you've been in there long enough. You're like, I just won't walk in my bare feet here. Yes, they do. They have great atmospheric music. All the vinyls right there, right next to the piano. Yeah. Gotta love it, people. Vinyls are making a comeback. They've made a comeback for quite a few times, man. Going to a Walmart and you can see Metallica's album, Kill Them All, in a vinyl, dude. Hell yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And Motley Crue's Dr. Feelgood. That's like a funky cover they have for that, too. I was like, oh, I almost got it. Oh, you see the sweat coming down from his face? Yeah. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. You can tell he's like scared shitless.
Whoever you are. Help.
This harkens back to Mario Bava's Black Sabbath and the telephone. Right. Or the phone. Yeah. Which is a great segment. Like,
yes. Yeah, it is.
That's a great segment. That goes to like when a stranger calls, people take it from that, when a stranger calls, people did that, take it from that film. Like, yeah, like say everything has a beginning. Hey, Synthside, what is going on? Definitely check out Synthside. Great, dude. Great to see you here, my friend. Evening, my friend.
In the American release, it's a second story, I do believe that one is.
Right. It's the second story. The AFI or something. Or
hey,
I know what the situation is. You know that the two ladies there are a gay couple. You just know it. You just know it. They don't specify that, but you don't need to know about it to know what's going on. That's what I like about it.
Yeah, you don't have to have it pounded down your throat.
Yeah.
Up your ass, or however you want to look at it.
All those stories are great. The Word of Lack is one of the greatest vampire stories I've ever seen. Like, it's really good. Like Boris Karloff.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Great actor.
Oh, yeah.
And that's my first and he narrates that. That's my first film I've ever seen him in. I have the Universal stuff. I haven't dived into that. I haven't watched. The only Universal monster thing I've watched is Dracula with Bela Lugosi. I have seen White Zombie that he did a little after. And he's basically Dracula in that, the way he talks, the way he acts, the way he stands firm with his chest out and stuff like that.
Frankenstein, Karloff in the first Frankenstein, man, I love how he gives off every emotion without saying a word. Because he didn't say a word in that film. How he just looks up like, why me? Why have you...
Yeah, why me? Yeah.
He just looks up.
Victor von Frankenstein. He's alive. Even Bride of Frankenstein with what's her name just screams at him like, hell no. Like, I'm not like, no. Love those old school clocks that they have in the background there, like those table clocks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're very, very cool. Even the
I could see where Cronenberg got inspiration from Argento too. Some of these films too. You had to have watched some of those. because he has stylized body horror, as I call it.
Yeah.
That Ghosts and the Legends of Today, reading ghost books. I like that. Going to the occult and shit.
Yeah, well, I mean, when it comes to a point where someone's coming to your house, or to your apartment fucking with you, it's time to find out something about them so you can stop them, something. Because you
It's
can't
like with
constantly
these
worry about it.
early TV shows like Miami Vice, where you see where they got the style from. You see where Miami got the style from. They got it from these films, from Italian films. That's where the style comes from. Is
I know
Italian.
about that. Crockett,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, it comes from Italian. The white suit with the black shirt, dude, and stuff like that. That's sick.
Yeah. I hadn't thought about that.
Never seen Black Sabbath? Highly recommend it, Nanette. Highly recommend it. It's Black Sabbath. It's the whip in the body, and it's Hatchet for the Honeymoon, which nobody talks about that one. And the whip in the body is so good. The only problem with that is Sir Christopher Lee is dubbed over.
Black
That's
Sabbath.
very atmospheric film. I think it's really good, man. Her first name's like Dahlia, the lead actress in that is gorgeous. Yeah, you see how as he leaves and stuff like that, somebody's watching, and it just shows the camera just like zooming in with the music and stuff like that, the theme, and then it goes.
Yeah, it does that when it's giving you little hints about the past of the killer.
Yeah,
play that music while it's showing you what happened in the past.
What's he doing? He's making coffee, I think, or something. Yeah, making coffee in those old school coffee machines. He's like right next to it.
He's like, hey, motherfucker, I gotta make this shit. So I'm not fucking standing there.
God damn it. I can't hear.
Get here. The address.
Yeah, White Zombie is an all-timer. It's a film of its time, like I say. But it's done very good. Voodoo.
top 3 Giallo flicks. Oh shit. Shit.
Top 3.
I
go
love
ahead,
Torso.
Keith.
I love Suspicious Death of a Minor.
Oh yeah.
Shit, dude.
Suspicious Death of a Minor is so good.
Yeah. I probably wouldn't be able to name 3. I'd probably have to go for. This is definitely one of them.
I'd like to know your top. I'd like to know your top 5 there, Keith. That'd be a good stream for you to do.
Yeah. I might do that actually.
Good video. My top 3. I've stated it before. Number 1 is Blood and Black Lace. Number 2 is this film that we're watching right now, Deep Red. Number 3 is Don't Torture a Duckling by Lucio Fulci. That's getting a 4K in March, and that might be my release of the year. That might be my release of the year. Torso is 4th.
Yeah.
Because I try to do top with a different director, right? That's Sergio Martino's best, in my opinion. I love Torso because that's the most. Oh yeah, the doll that's hanging right there. That's a trip, dude. This is good right here. This is a good scene right here. That's a mind f.
This woman, yeah, she just found out really quickly that, and she's way out in the middle of no fucking place, man.
Taxi. Oh wait, already gone.
She's way out there.
Oh, this old villa type place. Yeah, they're trying to tell you something. Yeah, I'll just go back in here. Sure, no problem.
She's way out there. What they call BFE. Bumfuck Egypt. Yeah.
There goes the windows and shit. Man. Now Arrow is releasing House of the Laughing Windows. I think it is. Darren loves that film. Like, he loves that film. Says that's an all-timer. I haven't checked it out yet. I definitely need to check it out. It's supposed to be like gothic horror type stuff too going on, so I'm all for that. Arrow's killing it this year already. Uh-oh.
Yeah. That one was due too, man. It was very due.
You hear the wind and shit like that. That's done very well. Yeah, dude. Looking at the closet.
Yeah.
There it is.
Ooh.
There it is. That's done very well. I just noticed that. Yeah, the bird's all freaking out.
Yeah. No, somebody's in there that
I've seen this film quite a few times. It's crazy. You kind of forget about scenes like this. You're like, whoa. No wonder this is like a 9 out of 10 film or 9.5 out of 10 film.
The bathroom is what sticks out to me about this scene.
Oh yeah, this is a trip. Because all the noises and shit would drive you insane. That's why they're doing that, you know?
Very smart investigation.
Very smart. Yeah, smart killer.
Well, I mean, as far as the investigating goes, to find out some shit, to turn on that steam and shit.
Yeah, we'll get to that scene. That's very good. That's like good detective police work, you could say.
It's good stuff, yeah. Very, very smart. It's thinking outside the box. You have to.
I like where it separates certain scenes, right? So it goes to the ball of yarn and the the poker that's in that. I like that. Then she all of a sudden takes it out. Oh, there goes the bird. Whoops.
Stabs a bird.
Is that a real bird?
I don't know.
Oh, there was more than one.
The bird says, "What are you doing that shit for?"
Yeah, she's like going insane. It's kind of like laughing at her. She's like, it's like, dude.
Yeah. You killed.
Yeah, and then that One Black Lace is my number one. That's a masterpiece from Mario Bava. It's so good. Whack. You're done. And then the jazz music starts a little bit. That's Goblin, dude. That's how good they are.
Oh yeah.
It's discotheque type stuff during the time, but it's different, like almost like synthesize type stuff. Oh, you haven't seen Torso, Steve? Dude.
Oh man, yeah.
Dude. Yeah, that's an all-timer. Yeah, that's great. I love Torso. It's the most slasher-like out of all the Giallos. Oh, she dead.
Just back to looking face against the thing.
She's like, F you, honey. Killer does this for a reason, by the way. Everything's for a reason here. Everything's for a purpose. Turns on the hot water.
Right. That slobber's not pulling up. It's going right in that crack, man. It keeps going in that crack.
Yeah. Hey, what's going on there, Russell? Great to see you, my friend. Welcome to the witching hour.
Hey, what's up, Russell?
It's like a long, drawn-out scene, too, with the water.
Yeah, it is, Steve, man. Definitely check it out. I might do it here before too long here. And then you can check it out then if you want.
Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Now that's so good. Now he got this from Blood Black Lace. This scene right here, he got this from Blood Black Lace. You know it for a fact. Oh, yeah. And that sucks.
I've never done Torso either. I don't believe.
Also Halloween 2 with that kill, in the hot sauna bath thing too. So yeah. Oh, she dead. Yeah. Look at the steam all coming out and shit. Woo!
Yeah.
Oh, she ain't dead yet either.
She's just, in bad shape.
Yeah, that's right. She'll go on, tell who the killer is or something similar to that. She's like,
Yeah.
Man, the more you watch this, the more you can appreciate this because you see stuff that you're like, I think I've seen that in other films before, and you're like, oh, now I see it. Makes you smarter. It does. I like films that do that.
That's why you got to think outside the box if you're an investigator, even in true crime, because you know, if a person's got any time left, they'll let you know something about the killer so you can catch them.
Yeah, hence the window was open, but the guy will come in here and turn on the water. He's like, something's amiss.
Right. Yeah, because
Your eyes are all open there.
Because her fingers on the wall.
She died in pain there, son. Killer didn't give a fuck. Yeah, and the camera all zooms in when the dude shows up. Look at that. Just zooms in there.
No,
I'll keep the lights on. It's fine. I won't be here long. You know.
Well, I mean, he wanted to give you the idea of how desolate it is and how dark it is right now. You know, it was the best way to do it. Zoom way out and come in where there's one light, and it's the light shining up where he parked. The rest of the place is pitch black.
This what makes Jallies what they are. They're basically goes after the kill has already happened. You know, after the killing has already happened, just like a split, like a minute after. You know.
Yeah.
Mr. Hemmings, he's like at the wrong place at the wrong time. He's like, well, shit. Oh, that's a great shot, too. That's a great shot.
Yeah.
That's a tile mirror, too. So that's very good. And you got the drain in the floor. I just noticed that. That's a trip.
Bunch of them, yeah.
So in case if it overflows and shit.
Yeah, but they all should have that.
You can try to find out what's going on as soon as possible.
Especially if you're upstairs.
Taxi to no rental car.
Yeah,
he's just going back in the car and talking to her about it. It's like, yeah, I shouldn't be here.
Sitting on the fucking floor, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Great car.
At least he's hidden. You know, that's what he meant. So
he look, he doesn't even give a shit anymore. He just leaves the flap down. He just leaves the visor down. Fuck it. Might as well. We've all either had cars like that or been in cars that are like that.
Yeah.
One or the other. Or both.
Oh, a long time ago than that. I've seen some of the Goosebumps original like TV show for like kids and stuff like that, or like teenagers. Yeah, some of those are pretty good for what they were. What's the timestamp?
I got an hour and 8 minutes.
Yeah, an hour and 8 minutes. Yep.
Oh.
You're too nice. Hey, darling, I hope you don't mind thinking that. Looks like I'm in danger. It's so funny.
Right. Well, she's a reporter. She, you know, I mean, she's like, fuck it, man. I've been in a lot more danger than this. She thinks. Which it gives a reason, you know what I mean? That's the other reason. Like, you know, how we suspect her because she's right up his ass and want to know everything. Well, the reason that is, you could take it another way. The reason that is because she's a reporter. It makes sense on both avenues. Reporters are a pain in the ass. I mean, look at Lois Lane. She'd have died at least 10 times throughout those Superman movies. It wasn't for Superman. Constantly trying to kill herself off.
She's so cool. She asked him, "You want a drink?" Stuff. I have these little drinks here. It's like, you know, he's like, I have a wealth of intelligence here.
Yeah, like the ones you get on a plane. Yeah.
They sell them at my store.
I've been at a liquor store in so long.
Cross from liquor store. I was going there getting a monster drink, and homeless dude, shithead, was in there. He actually bought his little drink, and he's all like, time to go see the wizard, or off to go see the wizard. I'm like, shit.
Shithead? You guys named Shithead?
No, I call him that because he's a punk. He
Okay.
flipping comes through my apartments at night and he's flipping screaming and yelling and all this shit. He's stolen from my grocery store before. I've kicked his ass out. I'll cuss me out and everything like that, dude. Because we have to have proof of identification no matter what. You have to have an ID. You have to. Don't matter. And he doesn't have it. And like, you're not getting it. He's like, F you, F you, F you. I'm like, whatever, dude. I'd be happier if he just stolen food, you know.
Right. Yeah, because when you steal alcohol, that's a federal offense too.
They just made it here. They just made that they made theft like an offense or whatever like that, so we can prosecute. Like in this state, they finally did. Finally, in California, finally they're doing this shit.
Damn.
Oh, we're really laxed here. We're really progressive here. So I'll be nice about it. I don't talk about that anymore. You know, I'm done with the rants and all the other BS. You know, I just do this for fun now. That's what this channel's about.
Yeah. Ask anybody that's ever had the death penalty in California. You die of old age.
Yeah. Ask the late Charles Manson about that. Sure.
Fucking death row for like 30 years and shit.
And they dies.
The Night Stalker finally died of old age, didn't he?
No, hepatitis.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah. He got the death penalty. Yeah, 30 years in there, I think.
Yeah, he was there at least 25, 30 years before he died.
He was homeless originally. That's why he got it for being evil SOB with,
Right, yeah.
Children.
Old, yeah. Well, he was sexually assaulting old women, every fucking thing else, man.
He kidnapped kids, and there's a great doc on Netflix, The Night Stalker. They talked to one of his victims. She's all grown up now and said, yeah, he went through my window and kidnapped me and all this shit. Dude.
Yeah, he didn't discriminate on his victims. He really didn't care who it was.
Yeah. Oh, he was ruthless. That's what a lot of slashers from the 80s are based off of, is him. Like,
yep.
When they captured him, he says, you know, there was a killing like up in the hills somewhere and stuff like that. Why don't y'all check that out? He was all screaming that shit. I was like, damn.
Man. Yeah, the neighborhood chased him down and beat the hell out of him, and that's all they called him. They chased him down and beat his ass.
Right after the Hillside Stranglers, after they captured those two, was originally one. That's what that release from Grindhouse is. What is it? Beverly Hills 90028 or something like that. That's based off the Hillside Strangler. Yeah. Bianchi, I think it is.
Yep, Kenneth Bianchi and Angelo Bono, yeah.
Yeah. He claimed he had an alternate personality and shit like that. He tried that shit.
Didn't work.
Yeah, Richard Ramirez in it. Yep. His uncle was a Vietnam vet. Dude. Yeah, killed his aunt, I think it is, or his the dude's wife or something like that. Killed him right in front of him. Like, showed him pictures of all this stuff, like cut off ears and all this shit. Yeah. Oh, this is where he goes to like this mansion and stuff and meets the girl. This is a trip.
Yeah, take him to that house.
Yeah, he backed up.
This is the landlord, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do. All the like dead like palm trees and shit. For sale, for rent. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'd rent it out, sure.
That's a I think that's old place.
Oh, another Night Stalker? Oh. Well, there's the series too, called Kolchak the Night Stalker. That's a totally different thing though.
Yeah, the Night Stalker talk about I think is the original Night Stalker, which became the Golden State Killer.
Oh, yeah, what's his name? I should know that. Yeah. I actually have
Joseph
a
Joseph Joseph. Oh, I can't remember his last name. Joseph something or other.
former police officer.
Yep.
Like,
He
yeah.
he, he was the East Area rapist first for like 50
Damn,
some
that's
rapes,
crazy. Yeah. The
and
old
then he started
lady.
killing.
This is pretty good, or the maid. Like, yeah, this is where he'll go into the bathroom and find out what happened here. He's like, something had to be amiss. Yeah, with the Golden State Killer,
Yeah, back in the day when
Patton
television was still
Oswalt, his wife, overdosed because she was a reporter. She did like stuff on him and stuff like that. Just drove
yeah.
her. So it affects people. They talk to the detective. He says, "I got a divorce. My wife said this was like an affair. Because I was so obsessed with it." Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh yeah, they don't make very good family men. That's for sure. Or women.
Femicide. Yeah, it's
They
femicide.
they have to be married to that job in order to catch these motherfuckers.
Yeah, it has to become your obsession. You don't have a choice. You have to think like them.
Mm-hmm.
That's where he notices the heat and stuff like that too. So he's like, okay, let me try some because she's cleaning up all the blood finally.
The mirror, yeah. He's like, wait a minute, that's mirror steam. Wait a minute. And he sees where the hand was up on the mirror.
Yeah, we'll get to that scene there, Russell. Yeah, definitely. It is quite funny. It's quite disturbing. It's all walking towards you. Dario's all like to Mr. Fulci. Look, you piece of shit. I can do this too with puppets and flipping mannequins.
Yeah.
Yeah, originally called the Night Stalker. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, dealing with that. He's like, He's just all leaning there and like looking at it. He's like, it was. He couldn't. She couldn't finish. Yeah, she couldn't finish it. Yeah, he's all like doing his hair. He's like, yeah.
Oh,
That's a good shot there from the door.
yeah.
Like somebody's still there. It makes you think somebody's still there.
Mm-hmm. It at least gives you the idea that there's the distance between here and there, and that there could be
Yeah.
distance. Oh, who's that? See, yeah.
Yeah,
Then at
me
least,
too, Nina. Like I watch a lot of documentaries on
oh
serial
yeah,
killers. It's just like
oh yeah.
Olga. Yeah, she looks familiar. I've probably seen her in other things. Just that face looks very.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, I would imagine she did these at
Might be
least.
the same one that was in Who Saw Her Die. That one. Don't ever do that again. Whack.
Chill. It's okay.
Boy, she has that sadistic smile on her face.
Yeah, like, oh yeah. Well, what's the? I guess.
Oh yeah, the lizard or whatever that's on the ground.
Yeah.
Oh, with the thing in it. I just noticed that. Yeah.
Yeah. Child has issues.
Boy, she's a bitch. No lizards were killed in this film. That's a lie.
Right.
Conversations with a Killer, those docs on Netflix are great. The first one they did was on Ted Bundy. That's a great one. I love that one so much. Like, that's the first one I ever saw on Ted Bundy, really. I know who he was, but that really introduced me to the character. You know what I mean? That dude.
Right.
Talking in third person and all that shit. I'm like, damn.
Yeah. If he had done, yeah, or when he did this,
Yeah.
talk about himself.
He profiled
Green River. Yep.
he profiled the Green River Killer. Yeah, Gary Ridgway. That dude. Yeah.
And it was accurate too.
It was extremely accurate. That's where they got the idea for Silence of the Lambs. I mean, really, Hannibal? Like, yeah,
Yeah.
or a Manhunter. That's one, chat. What film you like better, Manhunter or Silence of the Lambs?
Ooh, I prefer Silence of the Lambs, but
Michael Mann, that dude's a trip of a director. I mean, like The Keep, and he's done like other stuff too, like Thief, and you know.
right. But if you hadn't seen him do Lecter, Brian Cox does a really good job too.
Yeah.
You know.
And that's the one dude too, plays the detective from CSI. Forget his name.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I have the Anchor Bay DVD of that. I haven't seen that film in years. Albert Fish, yeah. McPherson, not McPherson. Oh God, what's it called? British chap. He was gay. He killed them and like chopped them up, and they're all in the pipes in his house and shit like that. And the neighbors were complaining of a stink.
Yeah.
Yeah, that dude. He did videos. You know.
They kept digging meat out of the fucking thing.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Out of the sewage.
Yeah, that's bad.
They have a new one on Netflix, Catching the Killer Nurse. I saw it's on YouTube, an interview with him. Holy shit. That
Oh,
guy.
the angel of death, yeah.
Yeah, the Angel of Death. Then you have the original Angel of Death, the Nazi doctor. Like the song. Yeah.
Megalo, yeah. Oh, like Slayer song, yeah.
Yeah.
A great part. I love that part.
Tony Million's about to die. Angel of Death.
Water to the kingdom of the dead.
Infamous Butcher.
Good job.
Angel of Death.
Yeah, hell yeah.
They played that in the Cow Palace. That was a bucket list concert I went to. That's great. That's when the guitarist was still alive. He passed away a few years ago.
Oh yeah, Jeff Hanneman, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Yeah, just going through this like mansion type place and stuff like that. That's where you'll see like it's like wallpaper a little bit like that, but then you see something within the wall.
Mm-hmm. You know he's looking for something there. He's just not sure what.
The nice old school windows, like stained glass windows or whatever they're called. They actually did that, you know.
That's a couple hundred years old then, you know.
Glass can stand the test of time. The only thing it doesn't do well is the sun, you know, because the sun goes through that, right? So you get damage to the walls, to everything. Like they say, the sun is like fire to books, you know, fire to paper, right? For Fahrenheit 451, that's what 451 is. That's how much it takes to burn paper. Yeah, Ted Bundy's probably the most prolific out of them all. He's the outlier, really, because he didn't have a name for him, you know.
Well, the reason he played the most prolific is because he got away with it a lot longer than what he should have, considering what victims he chose.
And he escaped twice. He escaped twice. That's like insane.
Like he didn't pick easy access victims or victims people didn't give a shit about. He was picking college age girls.
Oh yeah,
Girls in college.
like the detective Klepper
Yeah,
recorded an interview with him about her name was Joe. He
right.
said, "Yeah, I kidnapped her, had her in the back of my car. She was all tied up, saying, "Well, I have a finals tomorrow, something like that." We're all like
Mhm.
talking, like, "Oh yeah, no problem," making her think that. No, she wasn't leaving the place alive. Like, took her to where he lived at and had his fun with her. It's like it's insane. Signs of a Psychopath. That's another good series that Discovery Investigation Discovery ID Channel did. It's really good. They've done a few serial killers. One dude from Ohio, he died a while back. Death penalty. Oh, that's a trip. That's very a trip. That's the big trip there, Steve. Yeah, my mom worked for Alameda County in the 70s. I asked her about him, like, and she said, "Yeah, you'd see him on the news and all this other stuff too." He was supposedly here in this state.
There's where he sees it. He's let me get to work here.
That's where the music picks up.
Finds out rather quickly the other you can only use
It
his
goes
nails
like
for
do
so
do
long.
do do do. You'll hear that like twang, like a little bit. Here,
Like, wait a minute, the nail can only handle so much of this.
it's because the wall is so bad, but
It's old.
it was we basically somebody stayed there before that dude, the caretaker, because that tells a story.
Mm-hmm.
He'll be there for a while.
Yeah, you better get you a tool or something. Something you can use. There you go.
The glass, of course. That's why they put the music on and stuff like that. It adds to it. So I always like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Nanette, like a bunch of women like they take provocative pictures of themselves and stuff like that too. They're just fascinated by it. With Bundy, he was a good-looking dude. He was a very good-looking dude, like, and he had the way of talking to him. Hi, my name is Ted. Could you help me out, please? Yeah, sure, of
Mm-hmm.
course. And help him out. It was with his first girlfriend who dumped him. That's what started it. He talked about that. That's what started it. He tried to turn the tables on that too. He's like, I wasn't enough for her and stuff like that. I felt like basically that she was above him. He didn't like that shit. He was extremely narcissist. Then he met Liz. Oh yeah, all that water down there and shit like that too. It's like a basement area and shit.
Yeah.
Basically, the pipes busted. Yeah, somebody's there.
Yeah, yeah, Nanette for some women that's just a turn on for them. It's just
Yeah, it's a turn
they
on for him. A lot of them
they
got married. A lot of them
they
got married.
they
Bundy
want to
did
believe
to a,
them.
a,
They
a
want to believe
school
them.
friend of his or an acquaintance of his had children with him. You know,
To tell themselves that that they're not guilty and that they got it all wrong. Even if every single thing points directly to them, even if they find DNA and the person says yes, I did it, they'll still believe in them.
yeah, Bundy was extremely delusional.
Damn.
Yeah, the glass just goes all over him. Yeah, that would
I
cut.
love I love the foreshadowing because just the scene right before this, when the window shut, you see that piece of glass rattle forward.
Yeah, yeah, that
So
cut him.
now when it shut, it actually fell out.
I
So
like that
it
because it shows that somebody's pissed. I like that. It shows somebody's pissed. Like, you should not be here. What the hell are you doing here?
yep. And it shows that the person's been there the whole time because the
Yeah,
person was there before and followed
that's a
them.
trippy scene right there with the Christmas tree and shit like that. Like I say, this is a Christmas film.
that's a creepy drawing.
Because he's been there all night just doing that shit. It's like, damn, look at a time skip.
Here they are. Is anything wrong?
I'm just leaving now. He needs a camera. Have no phones with cameras during this time.
No. Yeah, that's a fucked up drawing.
That's a trip. Zooming in there, and it's really dark, but you can still see it. That's a trip. Yep, there goes the rest of it. Yeah.
Something that he missed.
That's something that he missed. He's like, I don't get it. And they like playing games with you in films like this. I always like that. Oh yeah, working on a car accident and shit like that. Damn.
Lots of foreshadowing.
Lots of foreshadowing.
Lots.
Oh, what's going on, Nikki? Good to see you. Yeah, Jane Doe later. Yeah, good to see you. Hope you're having a good evening. Sorry, it's probably been a little bit late for you. It's a witching hour here. You know, a little slash along of a masterpiece, Dario Argentos Deep Red. And here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We're coming up to some great shit here.
Yep.
He's like, I got a gift for you.
It's been a minute since I've seen you. How you doing? Oh. Zach Efron did a great job.
He did. I like that one. Yeah, that's on Netflix. He did really good. That's one of his best roles, to tell you the truth. It's weird how actors and actresses are. Like Charlize Theron playing Miss Marnow, you know? She got the Academy Award for that.
Mark Harmon's probably my favorite portrayal, though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, The Deliberate Stranger. He's really good, like in that. There's the one film called Ted Bundy that was like practical effects by Tom Savini, I think. Vinegar Syndrome released that one. There's been a few films on him.
He's good, yeah.
Oh, I know how it is, Nikki. I worked the night. I worked graveyard for quite a few years too. I still do too. Every once in a while, if they need me, I work the skeleton crew. You know, work the graveyard shift. Show's over. Good lighting with this one too. All the bookshelves and shit like that. He's like, something's amiss.
This definitely inspired the Saw franchise. This coming up here.
Yeah, it's like he's trying to get a weapon here because he thinks somebody's there. It did. I agree. I agree with you.
Yeah, definitely.
He knows somebody's there. This comes out of nowhere. Yep.
This kid was very resourceful. It may just keep an eye on everybody.
He's keeping them insane. He's like, is somebody here? Here we go. You don't see it, but then you're going to see it in a minute. It's in the shadows.
Oh my God. Hang on a minute. Hang on. I froze. Come on.
That's right, the laugh. The straight up laugh, like the jigsaw puppet, like on the that little bicycle that he made. That's crazy. Yeah, I never noticed that. And there it is. Oh, It's like a curb stomp except worse. Um, and there's the money shot.
Yeah, he just comes walking in all creepy like.
And he's laughing. I forgot about the laugh. Dude, that's the straight up laugh from Saw.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's
Maybe
all
two of
like
them.
walking in here with like its head all turned, like going whack. And Dario has done that before, where you see the killer's hand come out of nowhere, right? And it follows the hand to the back of him and then just bashes his mouth and like everything. And then it shows the knife just going up and then just going, yeah, right in the back of the neck. That's an iconic scene, by the way, with the table. You see the blood on the table, the reflection.
He even did that in Suspiria too, where you got the hand where it shows it perfectly stabbing the heart and shit.
Oh, yeah, that's right. One of the best double kills in film history.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Steve, I live in Livermore, California, right next to Livermore Labs. I've been here all my life. I've lived in Livermore all my life.
Oh yeah, Boston Strangler.
Oh, Tony Curtis. Yeah.
That was an early serial killer movie. 60s, maybe early 60s, early to mid 60s.
Hands of the Ripper. That's a later Hammer film.
That's got Henry Fonda in it too, doesn't it? Boston Strangler. Seems like it.
Boy, the Fondas, boy, they were in a lot of films like that family.
I do believe it does.
One of the Fondas is in a film with James Woods. I still need to check out. Called Split Image. Plays like a cult leader. An old girlfriend. Her name is Carol. That's really funny. American. She lives in Paris. He used to go for vamps, huh? That's really funny. It might be his wife in real life, to tell you the truth. If that's the case, my God.
Yeah.
I know in another version of this film, they cut out certain scenes like that, just to get you straight to the point. But yeah, that's pretty funny.
Let's rent a car.
He's just trying to find a cigarette and something to smoke.
Yeah.
Got to always call in here. Yeah, there's the mom. Like, is he there and stuff like that too? It's like, no, he's like wherever.
I like her character in this a lot.
Me too.
She's just cool,
She's cool. It's like, and she has that mom feel to her, right? You almost feel sorry for her, like a little bit, like I'm no longer pretty anymore and stuff like that too. It's like going, "Aw, don't say that," I'm at 27 Via Sousa. Yeah. Yeah, that's trippy, dude. Takes the locks off and then just like goes through the gate and shit like that.
Right. Oh.
So there, folks, we're almost at the home stretch here. We have another around 30 minutes to go here. maybe a little bit longer.
Man, about looks to be about 26 minutes, 25 minutes, 26 minutes.
Yeah. The payoff is so worth it in the film, though. Like you're like, whoa, yeah. Just going back to the place so we can look at other things. But there'll be a catch here soon because somebody else is here.
But when I first seen it, I did not expect that dude with the beard to get killed like that. I was like, well, that.
No, first time kind of seeing that, you're like,
yeah, damn.
One of the best kills in film history, really. The laugh, everything. You're right, Keith. That came. It saw totally took that, dude. They had to have. James Wan, and the other director who passed, his co-producer, I think it was. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're big fans.
Yeah, he's like on the top part. Yeah, that's so funny. He's like, like at the wall.
He's gonna get it, one way or the other. He's not decided.
That brings down the price of the house, dude. You can get in deep shit.
Yeah. Fucker's hanging inside the house, chipping a big hole in it. It shows you how old the place is.
He's like looking at everything. Yeah, it's like bad, like sheetrock or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, and there goes the light. Well, you ain't getting that back. Jesus. Yeah. Yep, there it goes. That's a pretty good scene right there.
Mm-hmm.
Little action packed a little bit there. Yeah, that's the cut one there, Russell. They just take out some of the comedy parts of it and stuff like that too. Like the arm wrestling thing, I think they take out. One scene with her acting bubbly and stuff like that too. Yeah.
Yeah, and that kind of shit's important for the character.
Yeah, it is. Well, kind of showed, even though they did like each other, of course they liked each other at the start. How Dario kind of treated her.
Yeah.
Great director, but yeah, he's a dick. He's a dick. A lot of Italian directors are, to tell you the truth. They could be downright pieces of shit a lot of times. It's like they can be so into their work. It's like it can be either my way or the highway type of situation. Like you act the way I want you to act. But this is the only time that you see that the late great Miss Nicolodi was that free to do what she did in the film.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can almost say it's almost like saying let professional wrestler cook with their character. If they have a good idea, let them do it and see what happens. Hint, hint.
Yeah, they did that a lot in the Attitude Era, and look at the character.
Well, of course they did. Yeah, and ruthless aggression. That's kind of the truth.
Yeah.
That's off topic. John Cena wanted to go heel during the first time he went against The Rock. He wanted to go heel then. Vince wouldn't let him do it because he's like, you're too over. It wouldn't work. I kind of agree now. When I think about that, I'm like, I don't know if he could do that. He could go back to Dr. Thugonomics. I would have loved that shit. That would have been hilarious.
Well, that was at the time where his babyface character was starting to get booed, and he was afraid that if he went heel, that he would get the cheers over The Rock, and he didn't want that.
It's crazy how that is. He's the most divisive wrestler in history. Like, you never heard that reaction. Now fans, it's stupid. I understand it's different, but they'll boo you out of the building where you can't even hear the heels talk. That's so stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, that's where he's like the mummified corpse of something. You find out about that later.
Yeah.
That's a great shot, by the way.
Sitting in the chair, yeah.
Yeah, sitting in the chair. That's a room. He's like, whoa, wait a minute.
He horrified me.
Ugh,
What the
got
fuck?
smacked.
Oh, but
He's like, oh shit. Yeah,
lucky he didn't get fucking killed off.
you see her. He says, yeah, I got you out of there. And then you see the whole place is
Right.
ablaze here in a second. That look on her face, man, that's a
Yeah.
trip.
This is where
She
you're like,
looks good like that. Yeah. Yeah, the whole place is on fire.
This is where you really suspect her because she really looks strange.
Yeah, she
She does.
does. Those are fake
Oh,
flames that they showed, by the way. Those have to be. Like, but
oh yeah, they are. Yeah, they set fire to a small model. Yeah,
yeah, small model. Yeah, that's pretty good.
I see the. It looks like that when the yacht is on fire at the beginning of Humongous. It looks like that too.
Oh, nice. Oh, okay.
You can see the big, huge flames coming off this small little ship.
Well, like in Terminator with the truck and everything, and the
Mhm.
hunter killers and all that shit. Great 4K.
Oh
4K of
yeah,
the year. 4K of the year. That was my film. That was my release of the year. Yeah, of 2024. Definitely. Has a
he
little
kind of
bit of
owed
sound issues, a little bit. You can hardly tell, but it's good.
he owed everybody a really good transfer. He really did.
Yeah. That's Arnold's really only role is like a horror type villain type of a thing, really. Like he's ruthless in that. I mean, Conan is Conan, but
Right.
he's ruthless as the machine.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's when he goes back and he sees the picture. He goes, "Wait a minute, yeah, yeah." Well, she drew it. Yeah, how'd you draw that? How'd you do it?
Right.
You better tell him. He's like, you better tell him, or I'll beat the shit out of you.
At this point, you have no idea what's good. You're like, what the fuck? Who, what the hell? Who, what?
Micro wrestling, yeah.
You can see what she does to Lizard.
It stuck a pin in it. I'm like, damn, honey. Well, we're all evil bastards when we're younger and kids.
Damn.
Oh, 50 miles from the LA fires. Oh, wow, Steve. Okay.
Damn. Damn, that's crazy. The San Gabriel. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Love that shit's arson. Like, pieces of shit. And no damn fire hydrants with water in them. That's cute.
Yeah. Yeah, I found that interesting. Sounds a bit suspect to me.
It's, yes, it's a little bit suspect. It's like,
I was telling my fiance for a week or two before they got that shit out. I was like, man, they could have that shit out by now. I don't give a fuck. They could have that out.
Yeah. The one at Universal Studios, they saw people coming out from a burning building means it started on the inside. So somebody started something. They said they saw people leave. So it's more than one person. Anarchist pieces of garbage. They want to watch the world burn. I get it. This is a trip. They go to this place and stuff like that, close the gate and just going through everything.
Yeah, she really likes him because when he's involved with something, there's an adventure, and those reporters love adventures.
Principal,
Anyway.
secretary. Yeah, this is the school. That's right.
She's like, all right, he's fun. Adventure.
Archives. There we go. This is what I'm looking for. This follows the steps of the detectives more than any of Dario's films. Like, literally.
Yeah, it's basically is. Yeah, it's basically what it is. It's a detective story. Yeah. he's basically trying to find out from the time that he finds that person stalking him. He from then on he's decided he's going to find out who this is.
Yeah. Except from the bird with the crystal plumage, of course, with that character, right?
Right.
Saw the murder, tries to find the killer. I thought that was somebody else at the end of that film, but it wasn't. I was like, whoa, okay.
Yeah, yeah, I like that. I like to be fooled, surprised.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, damn, they fooled me. I don't like to be able to guess who it is in the first half hour, 45 minutes. I don't try to, mind you, but sometimes it's just so obvious you don't have to try to. That's what I love about Italy and places like that, man. Is all these buildings are old and they keep a lot of their old buildings. We just tear them the fuck down over here. Keep that shit, man. That's why Rome, all those places are so pretty. That's the end of days a long time ago. I think I only seen it once or twice, but yeah. What I can remember is pretty good.
End of
What's your
Days, I actually haven't seen. That's the one with Angela Bassett in it, isn't it?
That's
Like,
Schwarzenegger, right?
yeah, Schwarzenegger.
Yeah,
He's done some trippy stuff, but like,
not bad. I liked Maggie. I thought that was completely different from him.
I haven't seen that one yet. I heard that's a good one.
Yeah, it is. It's where his daughter is dying, becoming a zombie or whatever.
Oh,
That's basically the storyline.
there's one I forget what it's called. Like, and I had the DVD of it. There's like, unfortunately, it took place like a little bit after September 11th and stuff like that. There's like a terrorist attack and shit like that. And he's trying to find out who did it. That's actually a pretty good film.
Yeah,
I forget the name of it right now. Where he
collateral
plays
damage.
basically a normal type person, right? Just going through this stuff, and
Collateral damage, I think.
collateral damage. That's it. Yeah, I haven't seen that film in God at least 10 years.
I never seen that.
The Racer is a good action one with him in it. You know.
Oh, what happened to her?
Yeah, she disappears for like a sec. She's like she goes in that hallway, then she goes, "I'm going to check on something," right? Where she's kind of in darkness a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Chalkboard, the human brain there. Oh, and look at that chalkboard there in that classroom. That's pretty good. Yep, the killer's been there.
Yeah.
And this is good as he slowly walks, and there she is.
Oh, hanging with a grin. My subtitle says music intensity increasing in volume and intensity.
Whoops. Yeah, someone stabbed her. Help me.
And at first you think, oh, don't trust her. But then you go, oh shit, there isn't.
Stabbed her where the liver's at, too, man. That's messed up.
Painful.
Bleed out.
She does a really good job here too. You know who it is?
Yeah, they take her or whatever like that, or just something here. This is a trip.
Mm-hmm.
No, he's hiding. Yeah. It's not who you think it is. This is a trippy sequence of events that's going to happen here.
Mm-hmm.
There he is. Read the name. Yeah. Kill you. Yeah, what are you going to do? Kill you.
Yeah.
This was a good swerve here. This was a good trip, but there's still, you still don't know everything.
Uh-huh. Yeah, this is a flashback, yeah.
Oh, Gabriel Byrne. Okay. Yeah.
It's good. Oh, Gabriel Byrne, yeah. Gabriel Byrne or whatever. I haven't heard of John King. No, never heard of the Talking Horse.
Yeah.
What do you mean it's all my fault? Fuck off. Don't be a dick.
It's a Scooby Doo thing and stuff like that. You should have stuck your nose in my business.
Yeah. Mel, all you damn friends, yeah.
Yay! It's funny that they missed. That's funny that they
Yeah.
both missed. He's like, well, damn it, look what he did to my shirt.
He's trying to worry about chasing him. He's just like, look at my
Boy,
jacket.
they're just shooting at the wall. They can't even hit him. Oh, here we go. This is messed up. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Well, it's a good thing he's not paying attention because they could hit
Oh,
him.
bye-bye. Yeah, and then the hook takes him. Stop the vehicle.
God damn.
Can take this from Four Flies a little bit, and from Cat o' Nine Tails with the one kill where near the Amtrak train and stuff like that, and the killer pushes the dude's face and he hits it like. Urgh.
Right.
They're all laughing, having a good time in there. Can't hear this dude. He's we'll take a turn. Wait. Oh. I know. Isn't it sad that we're laughing?
Now he's unconscious. Road rash like crazy.
Here comes the car.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Rip.
Great head structure. Oh. Yeah.
Now he's dead.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Head off. Well, head smash.
So the case is closed, right?
Seemed a little too easy.
Yeah. It kind of sucks for him because he was like a friend to him and stuff like that, you know, like a buddy, dude. And it's like shit. Like she's in the hospital. Like
yeah, they had the piano playing in common and everything.
Yeah. And he's dead, so he's like the only one left. So he's like, it goes literally back to the beginning. That's such a good wide shot there. That's so good.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
They did that in Suspiria a lot too, like zoom out.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's thinking about it. He's like, wait a minute. No, he's like, no, couldn't be.
Well, remember the psychic woman when he seen her killed, he was there.
He was there.
He was down here with me.
He's like, yeah, it's impossible. Yeah, like he's going crazy.
Yeah,
he's with me. No way.
Yep.
The thing is, he knew what was going on.
And when he sees the killer
That's
walking
why
by,
he told him to stay out of it.
Yep.
And there we go. Back to the scene of the crime. This is where everything comes full circle here.
Yeah.
I love it when stuff does that.
Here's the whole, the hallway.
Here's the scene right here that freaked me out. Like, because he's talking to himself, right? He's thinking about the situation. Like, the person saw who the killer was. The psychic saw who it was.
Mm-hmm.
See all the pictures here? Then you're going to see something that just totally freaked me out.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
Like that painting right there?
Uh-huh.
In the mirror? There we go. Oh, it's going to come. Here it comes. Slow pace here. The tension is so high.
It is.
Yeah, the mirror. Something about that. What you see. Yeah. Damn, and there she is right there. Holy shit. Like right there.
Yep.
I'm sorry. That just freaked me out. First time I saw that, like literally like, whoa, no way.
Yeah.
Just like that. Damn you. Notice how she's pale. Notice how the makeup make her pale like that, like gray.
Yeah.
No. Killed my son. This is where she tells the story. And this is a trip of a story.
I don't ever murdered anybody.
Yeah, here we go. La la la. Yeah, dear, you're not well. You're not well, dear. Yeah, we got to send you back to the loony bin, honey.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
I'm not going to go back there again. See, it acts like it's a stage play.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not going to go back there. Yeah. No, no. Brings out the knife, and here we go. Oh, right in front of them.
Yep. That's what he's seen.
Oh, and right there. Pulls the knife out. He's done. La, la, la. Yeah, and he picks up the knife. Yeah, so he's scarred for life. The butcher knife. Whoops! And there's the neck piece. Oh, yep, shouldn't have kept that on, sweetie. Pull it, pull it, pull it. Yeah, do it. Bye-bye.
Oh, yeah.
There it goes. Ah, oh.
Oh.
Oh, that's so good with the necklace still hanging there. It shows it going all the way down to the last floor. I mean, and there we go. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. And this lasts for a while. He sits there. He sits there before it pauses and shit. Like it actually sits there.
Oh, yeah.
Man. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's Deep Red. Like I said, it's an all-timer. one of the greatest of all time, probably top 10 film of all time, to tell you the truth. It has everything that you'd want in a film, in my opinion. It's horror, it's thriller, it's sexy in its own way. It's my number two, like I say, all timer. Only to Blood Black Lace is number one. But yeah, overall, your thoughts on the film, Keith?
Oh man, I love it every time. Just like the first time I ever seen it, and I remember the first time I seen it too. And I remember that stuck out so much there in that hallway. And I loved how I thought it was brilliant how they developed that, and it showed you a face that you seen, because you seen something, but you didn't realize it was her. Like you thought that he had the killer, after he gets the head run over, but then all of a sudden it's like, wait a minute, he was out there at the same time. So when it shows that it's her, because I wasn't thinking it was the mom if he was going to find somebody else. I was thinking that it was the other one, the transsexual, maybe.
Yeah, I almost thought it was that. Like you said, you think it's the son, and then it's really the mom, and man, her
Right.
story like that, when you see that for the first time, and it's like the stage play of like, I'm not going back there. I'm not going back there. Literally, scene for scene, picking up the knife and just stabbing him right there, and like stabbing the father. And
Yeah.
just the whole thing with the elevator and stuff like that, and the kill there. He would later use that in a film called Trauma and stuff like that with our man Brad Dourif, the voice of Chucky.
Right.
Uh, so it's very good. But yeah, that's Profondo Rosso, aka Deep Red. So Keith, you have a good thing going on in your channel here, Forgotten Slashers, man. That's a great idea. Introduced me. I knew about cheerleader camp. I've never seen it, but yeah, just tell
Yeah.
us a little bit about that in your future content. What do you have going on?
Well, that one, man, that one was one that I remember seeing a long time back, and I knew they haven't brought it from DVD to Blu-ray yet. Well, I mean, there's a few there's a few black market ones, but other than that, no. And the DVD runs like 30, 40, $50, and it's like, so I haven't got it yet. I'll wait until they do something else with it, of course. But it's not bad. It's very unique. It's got Betsy Russell. It's got Lucinda Dickey in it that was in Breaking and Breaking 2, like Boogaloo. Um, it just just shit like that. It's got that one dude in it. The one that was in the Wishmaster. Was I just where to get cancer and die.
Oh wow.
Flowers, Buck Flowers.
Buck Flowers, okay.
So I did that. What was the other one that I did? I did another one.
You've done
Anyway,
you've done some good stuff. You've done Why This Isn't a Slasher and stuff like that too.
yeah,
I like that series a lot. That's good content.
yeah. I've got I got a lot more of that coming. I'm probably gonna do Mother's Day. Why It's Not a Slasher.
Yeah.
As far as forgotten slashers go, man, I got a huge stack of those of
Hell yeah.
forgotten, because there's we always talk about the same 10 or 15 slashers, and there's so many other good ones too, man, that need to
Oh
be
God,
talked
yeah,
about.
there's a ton. House on Sorority Row, I don't think a lot of people have seen, and that's a great film. That's one of my all-time favorite slashers, man. I love the original House on Sorority Row. Yeah, so it's
Well,
great stuff over there, analyzing evil, all that
yeah,
stuff.
but yeah, I got two of those ready to go too. I just haven't got to them yet, and I've been sick with this chest infection. But tomorrow night, I will be on my channel, and I will be discussing the Brat Pack. The Brat Pack from the '80s. I'll be discussing that live with uh, Jennifer Tochi. For you guys that know her, come over and check us out at I do believe it's 8 p.m. tomorrow night or tonight, Wednesday night. So yeah.
Excellent. Very good. Future my for my channel, sorry, I've been I am officially back, but I just haven't been feeling too hot. As you can tell by the sound of my voice, it was just like the flu hit me like a ton of bricks, like Mike Tyson on a good day. So I'm starting to feel better and stuff like that. Future thoughts on just thoughts on stuff that's in my collection that I haven't seen. So expect future content from that. The found footage corner. Me and Keith will be doing that one. Expect that in the future. Yeah, I think it's time we analyze and talk about Creep. And that's the release from Second Sight. So I need to check out that release. I've seen Creep, so expect that in the future. Hammer Time, future content for that too. Going through more of my collection of Hammer films and stuff like that, and doing my thoughts and reviews on those films as well. Giallo Rex with Darren next week sometime. expect that in the future. We will be talking about 3 Giallo-like films too, or Giallos I have not seen that I have. The Bloodstained Butterfly,
Oh, hell yeah.
The Bloodstained Shadow. We got a theme here, and Ruggiero Diodato's Off Balance. So expect that one in the future. Slasher Stream with Darren. We will be doing some interesting slasher-like films. So you can call them American Giallo. So The Eyes of Laura Mars and Cruising with Al Pacino. So I haven't seen Cruising with Al Pacino yet, but I do have that release from Arrow. So expect that one in the future. And just future content on all these great channels as well. Again, I'd like to think I see 8 people are in here. Thanks for stopping by if you have. I really appreciate it. Thank you all for the love and support. I do this for fun, and that's what it's all about. Fun for collecting. Collect what you want. Love films, love Giallo, love horror, and love all that stuff too. Future slash-alongs as well. Probably in the future, we'll be doing Dario Argentos' opera. Me and Keith will probably be doing the rest of the Friday the 13th films and stuff like that. So expect that in the future. So other great stuff ahead in the channel. So yeah, expect that. We'll go ahead and get out of here. So I am Chris C. That is Keith, a.k.a. Gorephobe, a.k.a. the G to the dot to the A to the dot to the P. And he is Gorephobe, and
You are not.
you are not. You all take care. Have a great evening, morning, wherever you're all at. And as my boy Pugs says over on Flesh Wound Features, see you all in Disneyland. Y'all take care.